Ibo mana genti aye keno no zono bosulu chinketa. Aisi kanko chiri ya zelu. Aisi no bosinketa adrena inamma. Na ya dike chinecha da agwagu. Otu ekwu otu akwa ederede. Ise. Unu na ni akwụkwọ. Ọrụ nwanne anyị nwoke ewetelu n'ozi ya. Ya bụ ozi gbasata maka ya bụ ife na-ada na Eastern Region nke ikpeazụ a na ife na-eme na Eastern Region dị egwu. And especially this New Year abalị. Ife na-eme dị egwu. Anwatazi m ife na-eme no. Kanapụ ije kwuba okwu nnukwu. Gegodo na ya bụ odi a ewetelu n'elu akwụkwọ. Ife na-eme na dị too much na Eastern Region. Ewezi m ike ịkọwa ihe na-eme kịta. O ozi nwanne anyị nwoke wetara ya n'elu akwụkwọ ma chọkọ unu nke ya bụ ife. Gegodo ya bụ ife kwuo.
So today, I want to bring to the notice of the world that in Biafran land, in the southeast, the whole of the southeast, that there has been a genocidal attack that has been carried on by the Musa boys, by the Chief of Army Staff's boys, by the military of Nigeria in Anambra State. A lot of people have been died over the weekend. Since this year started, a lot of people have been died in Anambra State, and people are not saying anything about it. And in Olu State, which is Imo State, a lot of violence is going on there. A lot of onslaught is going on there. Now, we have asked General Christopher Musa, in peace and in unity, let them remove their terrorist army and soldiers in our soil. They refuse. I want the Amnesty International to know that General Christopher Musa's boys and Christopher knows what is going on in the southeast. They have used their military to intimidate and suppress our people and make them to flee their homes. You can confirm these things that I'm saying. And I want to state this categorically clear, that Christopher Musa knows exactly what the terrorists are doing in the southeast, because the onslaught going on in the southeast is being caused by the Nigerian military. Everybody knows this. Everybody knows this. Since the beginning of this year, it has been one call to another. Our people have been pied every single day, because they invited Mazi Simon Ekpa for questioning. And that is the opportunity that they had, these evil-minded people. This terrorist army had to infiltrate our villages, our homes, and our land. Our mothers and fathers can no longer go to the farm. Some days ago, they carried out an attack in Osumo, leaving countless people unalive. This is happening because our prime minister is not around. Nigerian government should stop the genocidal attack that they are carrying out in the southeast, because this is getting out of hand. Bianco Juku, the foreign minister, this is where we need you to speak up. The foreign minister of the Nigerian state, please speak up. Our people are really buying. They are really buying our life, our people. There are so many evidences against this government that we have that we cannot put on my social media handle. I am telling the world this because Nigeria is destroying our country. Nigeria is destroying our state. The military are there, unprovoked, buying innocent civilians that are not armed. The armed people, they are not looking for them. They are just there buying our people, destroying the lives and properties of our people, of the Indigo. And nobody is talking about it. No governor is speaking about it. Everybody kept mute because the Fulani are paying them to become the governors of their state. And they are trying their best to make sure they come back to power, to come back to power in the next election. And this is the reason why they are doing all this evil. People are losing their life. We need the Amnesty International to know that General Christopher Musa boys are destroying our farmlands and our homes, our villages, buying our people left and right. Everywhere you go in the southeast today, this has never happened before in the history of Nigeria. This has never happened before in the history of that country called Nigeria. This spyness is becoming too much. The president is a Muslim. The vice president is a Muslim. And they are going after the Christians in the southeast. And nobody is speaking about it. Nobody is talking about it. The other day, the governor of Enugu State came out and placed a bounty on his own brothers. On his own brothers. A bounty of 10 million. That anyone that can give credible information on where the Biafran liberation armies are, that they will award that individual 10 million naira. And now we need you to place that same bounty on the people who are buying our people in the whole of the southeast. The governors of the southeast are not speaking up because of their selfish interests of elections to be re-elected in office. And we want to use this opportunity to tell General Christopher Musa that Biafran land is now a sovereignty. All your terrorist army that are heading these crimes, remove them from our land. How come do you militarize the whole of the southeast? How come are there so many checkpoints and still yet there is this onslaught going on in the southeast? There is this violence going on in the southeast. And we want the world to know that our chief of staff, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, has forwarded most of this documentation to the appropriate authorities on what is going on in the southeast, most especially Imo State, Osumuhu, Mbitolu, and some villages. And there are some villages in Imo State that people have deserted from those villages. And the Amnesty International can do their findings and find out that these things that we are saying is true. Bianco Juku, we need you to speak up. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu's wife, please, now this is where we need you to write to the UN, to write to the EU, to write to Amnesty International, and telling them exactly what is happening in the southeast as we speak today. Because a lot of people are losing their lives. These gunmen entered a village and opened fire on innocent citizens that were not armed. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not supposed to be on this platform and start showing you videos because they will take my account down. But we are using this medium. I'm using this, my platform, to make sure that the world hears my voice. This is the first time I will ask anybody to share my video to get to the appropriate authority. Tinubu is spying our people. Tinubu, the president of Nigeria, is destroying the southeast with his people. This man is a Muslim. His vice is a Muslim. They want to make sure that they Islamize the southeast by force and allow terrorists to overrun our villages and our homes. If not, why have they not released Mazin Nnamdi Kanu up to today? Upon all the dignitaries' plead on Mazin Nnamdi Kanu's release, upon all the sensitive offices in Nigeria and international plead on Mazin Nnamdi Kanu's release, they still held in bound for doing nothing. Please, we are begging the world. Evidences we can provide. Now, Bianco Ojukwu, the foreign minister, we are calling on you. Our people is going. Our people is going. Our villages are overrun. Please, today we are still looking for one of my cousins, whose name is Ikechukwu. I don't want to call his last name for security reasons. We are still looking for him. We are still looking for him. Going to 2 months that this boy left the house, he has not returned. And we are suspecting that he's no more living. He has been unalived by the Nigerian state because the first attack he had was on a checkpoint where he was almost kidnapped. The second attempt has worked for them. We are still looking for this young man. He is very fair in complexion. In fact, he's an albino. Up to today, we have not seen him. We don't know if he's alive or he's gone, but we know he's no more living, because if he was, his phone numbers would have been going through. We want the world to know what we are facing today. I am not here just ranting, but I am here to pass a message that our people is being slaughtered every single day. Please, for the first time, the world needs to hear this, that the Nigerian government agency, both the police, the soldiers, are the one responsible for the onslaughts going on in the southeast Biafran land as we speak today. Tomorrow they must start looking for me, put bounty on me. I don't care, but I will always come here to speak the truth. Imo State is no-go area today. A governor that was fought in position, the Supreme Court brought him back because they know he will be the one to carry out attacks on his citizens. And they gave him the governorship of Imo State. And since then, the people of Imo State has not rested. If this is a lie, please respond so that whatever your responses are, they will see it on my platform. So General Christopher Musa reported Simon Ekpa, kept reporting Mazi Simon Ekpa. The reason why Musa was doing this was so that he can, Finland can take Mazi Simon Ekpa down so that his armies and his terrorist soldiers would be able to infiltrate our land. And that is what they are doing as we speak. We know their plans. We know their plans. Like I said, our able COS, Madam Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, has forwarded every necessary document that need to be forwarded to the appropriate authority to be looked into. Please, we need urgent intervention by the United States, United Kingdom, and other meanwhile international bodies that are against human rights violation in the world. And this has prompted me to say that the soldiers in our land should leave because Nigeria is no more, the Biafran land is no more part of Nigeria. The Southeast is now a nation of its own, which is the United States of Biafra. And for this is a sovereign, so for this, we have decided to call that country a nation and is a sovereignty. Musa should please, in his wisdom, remove all their terrorist soldiers and army in our land. Our people are really being pied. Really, we have videos of children, adults. In fact, the one that, triggered me the most was a child that was selling with his mother. These people cared not about who she was. And they opened airway on this young girl and they unalived her. Nigerian government is the most wicked thing I've ever encountered in my life. These are animals killing our people. And now they took down our leaders. Now, if you don't want us, allow us to go in peace. Stop destroying our families. Stop destroying our lives. Stop it. Your people should stop buying our people. Our people are going. Our people are going. Our people are being destroyed. Nobody is speaking. Nigeria is a Muslim state, a Muslim country, and they want to force their Muslimness on us. Tinubu is a thief, is a criminal. His vice president is a terrorist. He founded Boko Haram. These things are on record. You can go and verify them. Our people are really going. They are buying our people. These people are really heartless. They are heartless. Their videos I cannot show here. Their videos I cannot show here at all. Our people are really going. These are animals. Mazina Dikano called Nigerian government a zoo. But I think he was very lenient with his word. I think he was very, very passionate with that word. I think he was very kind with that word of Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom. Nigeria is an evil forest. Nigeria is an evil forest where animals, where devil rule. Please, we want the world to be on notice that Biafrans are being slaughtered, that Biafrans are being unprovoked, died every single day. We do not know why. We want Tinubu to be brought to book. We want sanctions to come from all over the world against these genocidal attacks going on in the southeast. Please, this is my plea. This is my plea. I can no longer continue because what I'm seeing is so disheartening. It's so disheartening. I will continue this in the next video. Thank you so much, Biafrans. Please. All hail Biafra. We know that the appropriate thing will be done as soon as possible. Thank you.
Ende ba ngwadalo dinenu. Unu no ifo nwanna ya lutagasi aka. Ya lutara n'aka buru ibu ifo kwugasi dị iche iche. Eweze ebu what has me fene now? Our youths are dying. Our villages are na-agba ọsọ. Kefi were ikwu gbasta maka ya bụ ife ndị a niile nwanne nwoke kwuru n'iru akwụkwọ. Kefi were ikwu gbasta maka ya bụ ife drop ra ife iche n'ụdị nke gị. Ka mana obem n'obi gị ife iche.